Today's Cowboys Mailbag is presented by Manscaped. When you go to manscaped.com/chat, you will get 20% off and free shipping on all of their fantastic men's grooming products. Question from Brandon Smith. What prospect do you think the Cowboys will be willing to move back up into the first round for? So, Brandon, rather than me giving you a quick little 30-second blurb, I did a full video on that on the Cowboys Report. It went out on Wednesday, so go check it out. It's trade up targets for the Cowboys. I got 5 different names for you there. From Sam11, thoughts about this trade, our first and third for Danielle Hunter and the Vikings first round pick. I think Minnesota says no, because Danielle Hunter, when healthy, is a top 10 edge. To move up 4 spots and get a third for Danielle Hunter is a bad trade for Minnesota. If they're going to do it, it's because he's not healthy, and at that point, I don't want it if I'm the Dallas Cowboys. Twine Cole, where does Caleb Farley go? It's a great question. I don't have a great feel for what Farley his draft range ends up being. It could be mid to late round 1. It could be day 2, mid to late day 2. His draft range is pretty darn strange out there in terms of potential options for the Dallas Cowboys, or just probably in general in terms of where you could end up going. From Jimmy, would you trade up for Trevon Moehrig if he's still available in the second round? I would consider it. If he's there at pick 35, 36, I'm working the phones trying to go get him. I think the Cowboys could be as well, though I don't think he's going to be there. From Christian, how do you feel about Marco Wilson? I know he had a rough season last year, but he has a lot of potential. Yeah, this is Marco Wilson, the shoe thrower against LSU that cost his team a game. He's been a 4-year starter for Florida. That's rare as a true freshman. But 3 career interceptions, all coming in 2019. There's some medical evaluation stuff that has to get cleared as well. Early to mid day 3, probably his range. I don't mind gambling there. Earlier than that, though, that's too much of a risk for me. From Jeremy Chuggs, should the Cowboys draft Chase, Waddle, or Smith if they are there at number 10 and then trade Michael Gallup? Always get one of those right. I mean, I'm open to the idea. If you're picked over defensively, like if J.C. Horn and Surtain are both gone, and Pitts is gone, and Sewell and Slater are gone, I'm like, okay, we can have that conversation. I'd actually be most intrigued by Jaylen Waddle so I can get some more speed on the field. But also, trading Gallup is a future problem. I can deal with that later. He's a good receiver right now. I'm going to try and fix my defense without creating a need at receiver. So pick one for me. Which one would you guys rather have on the Cowboys? Type DS for Devonta Smith. Type JW for Jaylen Waddle. Type JC for Michael Gallup, or for Jamar Chase, excuse me. Or type in MG for Michael Gallup. This is going to be the pinned comment on today's mailbag. So to get the ad break here on YouTube, scroll on down and get your votes in. Pick a receiver, DS, JC, JW, or MG. Now, we got daily Cowboys videos here for you guys on the Dallas Cowboys Report. So if you want them, hit that big red button and subscribe. That way you don't miss out on anything going on around America's team. Join us, videos every single day. From Alexander Forte, would you a super chat by the way, would you double dip at corner if Farley is still on the board in round 3? If Farley's there in the 3rd round, it means he flunked his medical. That's what that means. So I don't know if I do it in round 3. Talent-wise, yes, but the reality actually makes me less inclined to do it. Joey Drada says, Mike Fisher says the Cowboys have Slater and Surtain on the same level. If we take Slater when Surtain is on the board, everything in my sight is immediately destroyed. I'm not going to go that far. I would take Surtain over Slater as well, and I did a video on that already. We'll see what the Cowboys end up doing. As a betting man, I think they're going to end up going cornerback when it's all said and done, be it Surtain or even J.C. Horn. From Corey, would you pass on, wow, voice to text got a rye there, Sewell or Slater to swap with the Chargers or Pages at 15? Are both corners gone? Because if they're both there and somehow both Sewell and Slater are there, sure, let's do it. My concern is even moving down to 13. The Giants might take one of those offensive linemen, and the Eagles might take one of those corners. And that could put me in a really dangerous spot in terms of trading away from the best players on your board. From Apex the Dragon, if we trade down to 15 or 20 range, would you rather draft Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, Parsons, or Newsome, or somebody else? My just board based purely on talent, it's actually in that order. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, Parsons, then Newsome. I might lean Newsome over Parsons because of the positional value. I'm a big Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah fan, so a little tough for me to say I don't want him if they were to trade down. He'd be a logical trade down target for me if I were the Dallas Cowboys. Today's show is made possible by Manscaped. Head over to manscaped.com/chat. You'll get 20% off and free shipping on all their fantastic men's grooming products when you use that URL you see at the bottom of your screen, manscaped.com/chat. 20% off and free shipping, all available today with that URL. So go check it out. That link will be in the comment section and in the description, manscaped.com/chat. 20% off and free shipping, only available with that URL. So go do it today and trim that unwanted hair down there that, let's be honest, guys, nobody wants to have in their life. Don't give up on it yet. Take care of it by using Manscaped. From Dre, if we trade back into the first, who would you take? I'd be looking at either, Trevon Moehrig out of TCU or maybe a Christian Barmore or Jalen Phillips if they're on the board. Let's get to the next question here from JGL Reed. Would you pick Tutu Atwell with his weight, and in what round? So Atwell is under 150 pounds. It's incredible to me. That dude is smaller than I am as a football player. I've got like a 4th, 5th round grade on him. Like, I'm pretty concerned on that front. I don't know if I take him. He's so small, and that really does terrify me. And he lost weight after his pro day. God, I take him outside the top 100. I've seen a round 2 buzz from him. That does not intrigue me whatsoever. From Gary Gammon, Tony Poligan as a red zone prospect in the 7th round. I got a 6th round grade on him, so that's about the right spot. The issue is, I don't know if he makes the team. You have 4 tight ends who have been on an NFL team last year, so might not be your biggest need, but round 7, sure, you've got all kinds of free picks to play with in the latter part of day 3. So if you want to take Tony Poligan in the 7th round, I am on board with that at that point. Now, do you guys trust the front office? Get your votes in for me. Why for yes you do, and for no you don't. Do you have faith in them making the correct decisions? Get your votes in for me right now in the comment section. Type Y for yes or type in N for no. Do you guys trust the Dallas Cowboys front office?